Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Evil Genius 2. Now, I've been lagging on the recordings a bit since my attention got distracted by a different game, which I have not been recording or streaming because, me and RPGs are quite time consuming, let's just say that. So I haven't yet figured out a way to make it viewer friendly, but we are back with some more new recordings of Evil Genius 2, and as you might have seen in the last episode, just in time for some new updates, which I have yet to figure out an optimal way to work around. What I have noticed is that we are in deep shit because we haven't been paying our employees, which is what all these icons are, as far as I can see. Now, this means that when I press play, we are probably going to lose around half of our workers because they will be deserting us for not receiving money, which is, let me just add, not very realistic, as I would imagine that an evil genius would manage to frighten their employees into line. So if that's a possibility, I would love to know how. Until then, let's try to make sure that we have enough money. We can see over here we have the next payday in 9 minutes and 57 seconds. So we need to make sure that we have enough money to pay everyone, because our salaries are 41,000 at this very moment, but we will need to keep a stockpile of at least $100,000 most of the time, to make sure we cover salaries. Let's remember that the minion cap is 300. We only have 100 right now, so it will probably be 150k, and as we advance and hire more experienced minion types... Sorry, let me just adjust the volume on the microphone here. Thank you. As we hire more minion types and more experienced minion types, more educated minion types, or whatever you want to call them, you will need to pay them more. So this episode we're going to take it slow and try to build up our economy. Now, as far as I've seen on the world map, there, I just got a pen so I can take notes. As far as I've seen on the world map, over here, these new jobs that we've got, by the way, we're gonna let a lot of these areas run over into lockdown, because I can't spare the minions right now to reduce the heat over here. I need to keep all of my minions as much as possible, unless we get like a very important mission. Anyway, these blue schemes, they seem to be the equivalent of these... Not this one. There's these heat reducing schemes that last 10 seconds, which you earlier could pay for. I'm pretty sure there's still an option to do that, but never mind. They give you all this money in 10 seconds. At the cost of 20 intel, but also max out your heat in the region. So let's assume that I would launch this scheme right now. I'm thinking that I would gain 10 heat in 1 second, so I would only gain 9,000 and a bit, and then it would go into lockdown. That's my interpretation of it. We'll give it a try when this area resets, and then just earn the money, max it out, let it lock down, let it reset, and see if we can do that all over again. This is very useful in case you need to pay your salaries literally within 1 minute, and then you just need the money ASAP. Another thing we're going to have to be very careful with is building. Because building costs, as you can see over here, just the first line, is commitments. So when expanding your base, your building costs add up to commitments. And that money gets subtracted from your total, not exactly immediately, but as soon as you have it. Now this could be complicated, because if we plan on doing bigger expansions of our base, it would mean that sometimes you make commitments of up to 1 or 2 or even 5 million, as far as well, I've done in a different playthrough. Which will mean that we are completely screwed on the salaries, so we will need to take the expansion slowly, one thing at a time, and try to manage the costs that we have. Now, since I completely forgot, I'm gonna put on a timer so that I can keep track of the episode. Just a second. And we can get started. Now, there's gonna be a wave of desertions.
You can't afford to pay all of your minions.
Yes, I know. I wish I could shut her up.
Enough gold to complete this construction.
Okay. We'll take it easy. I mean, okay, we have 50,000 in commitments. That's not so bad. It's not so bad. I think we'll manage to cover our next payday. Also, we do need to recruit more minions. This is not nearly enough what we have now. As soon as we train the biologist over here, which will happen pretty soon, let me just assign some biologists, because unless I assign them, there will be none trained. That should be a good target amount. Scientists we're good on. Biologists we're good. Yes, we'll make do with like 15 technicians. That's okay. Let's also do 15 biologists. This will add us up to a total of 60 over here. Deception minions, valets we have at 20, no other types unlocked, that's 80. Muscle minions we have 30, no other types unlocked, that would be 110. We have exactly 110 right now, but we have a cap of 190, so that should be perfectly well balanced, as all things should be. We shall hire 5 workers.
You're running out of gold.
Yes, I know.
Maybe steal some from the wild.
Yes, I will. And I am. So shut up. We will hire another batch over here. And in 7 minutes and 30 seconds, we will need to have at least 44,000 in our bank, which we will keep an eye on now. Okay, we need more minions. So that's clear over there. Clear as day. Okay. Their need for what incarnation is that now? Morale. Staff room should be met. Because we also built this one over here. We also built this one over here. Nothing over here. We also built this one over here. We have nothing over here yet. We have another one over here, and then we have 2 right here. So that should cover our need for staff room. It's just like a backlog, because in the previous episode, all of these what do you call them? EGTVs were still in the queue, waiting to be constructed. Now, my plan is, after the biologist is trained, we will unlock some new research. When we unlock some new research, we are going to focus our energy on traps. Now, the positive thing about these shark tanks, flamethrowers, these more advanced traps, is that they can also capture or affect higher level agents. My plan of action is to create a little maze of traps in this area so that they can get weakened before they even reach our corridor. Now, there's not much we can do about our corridor because we don't have a lot of space over here. We can, of course, put traps down along the corridor, but it won't be necessarily the most effective way to set them up. Another thing that I want to do is create guard rooms around my staircases, so that the only way down to a different floor is literally through the guard room. And slowly but surely, when I unlock different mining techniques, I will move everything I have. Oh, yay! Collect reward. That's a 30.
Biology. That's the science of sharks, right?
Indeed, yes, that should be one way of putting it, yes.
We study life and ways to end it.
Ah, exquisite.
Like I said, sharks.
Like I said, sharks. Alright. Sharks. Lovely. That was my clap. Organic samples. Good. Now we have the science laboratory over here. I see Agent X has been visiting us. Put one of these down. I never see all of them, so yeah, don't scream at me. Decor. Coffee machine. Goody. We have a centrifuge and we have a organic samples machine. Alright. We will need to expand this. No real point before we really have some money built up of what do you call it? Moving all those things. Let's see. Areas locked down. Where do we have any areas that we can do some work in? Not here, not here. Lockdown. Not here, not here, not here. Not yet. This will lock down soon, which is also the plan. Over here it will lock down soon as well. If this one will lock down soon as well, and we do want that, remember. 1 minute and 19 seconds. We'll keep an eye on that. Decor. We have the gas cylinders. Okie dokie. Room type dining room. We have the sushi bar, and we have some new decor items. Goody. We are Gucci on this one. Now, what I'll quickly do is just shuffle some things around. I will put a new section in here, and I will just move these over. There we go.
The heat at a criminal network has attracted the forces of justice.
Thank you. As I said, guard room. Is this not a guard room? That's an armory, yeah. What are we talking about? What do we have? Oh, it's a training room over here. Not bad. Not bad. There we go. We shall remove this and this. I think we will do it all the way out here. And we will move these fire extinguishers over here. We will put some more down. Nope. Okay. We can't. In fact, we will do this entire area as a corridor. And we will put some more fire extinguishers over here, as you never know. We've had issues with fire before. Let's just say that. Let's try that. There we go. Confirm all. What else are we gonna do? Now you see our commitments are up to 24,000 again, but that's not bad considering we have 160,000. We are 43 seconds away from paying our salaries. Now we are going to wait for the salaries to go through, and then we are going to assign some research. As we don't want too many expenses to overlap. If we're going back to this view over here, we will indeed remove these. We will leave a door over here, and our camera is almost covers everything.
Salaries paid.
Okay. Move this over here. That will cover the entrance. Good. We'll play around with some decor. Get more of an aesthetic element. There we go. Alrighty. This one is a bit zigzaggy, so what am I going to do over here? I think we are going to actually leave it as a training room. And we only have these guard trainers for now. Fill that in. Fill that in. And where are the guard trainers? Maybe we don't need to build all of these, but we can just move a few. And there we go. Come on. There you go. Guard trainer. And there you go. If we move this a slight bit to this direction, we can put in some nice decor. And there should everything be. At this point we still don't have mercenaries, so yeah, we are going to try to localize the guard training a bit, specifically to the guard room, so that they don't have to walk all the way to training and walk back and everything. When I do the other guard room over here on this side, then I will move some of them over there as well, so they will get a bit more spread. Where are those pesky investigators now? Did I see them somewhere around here? Let me just figure that out before I restart the game. Let's see here. Yeps.
Speak your mind.
Jubei. I wonder if we can manage to capture them.
When you find them, capture that.
This one maybe. What? I'm listening.
Mr. Jubei, you never disappoint. Now, where is the last one? Weren't there 3? Can't really figure out where he is. The last one. Alas, we will find him at one point. I don't see anyone sneaking around. Anyway. Let's see here, we can do a bit of control room over here as well, and then we will need to fill in a wall. No, just over here. Control room, what am I talking about? Armory. And we shall remove this.
Gaming resumed.
And fill it in. There we go. Now it's a closed area, environment, whatever you want to call it. And we can start moving these things down here. There we go. Put another one in. And we will place a guard table somewhere over here. What did I press now? We will have a dedicated dining area for the guards. But that will come in first when we... let me stop it here. My thoughts need to be gathered. First and foremost, we're gonna start the side story of recruiting
We need to have a
mercenaries.
conversation about that last agent.
We got him, boss. Got him good. Larry shot him, so did Radika and Otis, and then we all punched him a bit.
Alright.
You also got a large number of holes in my walls. Who trained you?
Trained? You mean like learned? Like what a teacher would do? We ain't no nerds, boss.
Ah, I see the problem. We need a weapons expert.
Alright then. Kidnap a mercenary on the world stage. So, getting back to this entire point, mercenaries and then higher levels of muscle minions, they have their own dining areas, so do scientists actually. So these are just basic food counters, but then you start to specialize them over here. You can see the sushi bar is already for the science minions, and I haven't forgotten about it. I will add it when we expand our science area, which we will do in good time. We have a good buffer over here, and we have 5 minutes until we need to pay salaries again. So we are going to start by advancing our main story. We have a data bank, so we can just do this research, no problem. We are going to go to the world map over here. It seems like we've missed out on this one a bit. Gradually removes all heat. 5 valets. This one will give us, using 6 valets, it will give us 200 every 5 seconds, so 144,000 in total over 1 hour. Good. We would like it to be a bit lower heat over here because there is a passive heat gain over here, which I don't really like. I'm going to launch this scheme and hope we have 6 valets available to scheme. Alrighty then. Symmetry is here, so I'm just going to skip this area. This is almost done. This is almost done as well. This one is working on reducing heat, which we don't necessarily need over here. We can go ahead and kidnap a mercenary over here. That would be useful. Yes. And this one gives us 5 technicians for 10,000 gold. Now, we don't want technicians right now. We would like 90,000 gold as soon as possible for 20 intel. Yes, please. And over here, we are soon about to lock down. Now, yes, as I expected,
Research has begun.
it increases the heat and locks down as soon as the heat gets maxed out. So, but no problem there because we earned a good chunk of money. So we would still prefer these green science jobs because they gradually provide us with income. We don't need to take a look at the map that often. And yeah, it seems like a positive development. There we go. Fantastic. We have moved this around.
A criminal network has too much heat and has locked down.
Thank you. We are going to need this area for training, so I'm just going to knock down this wall and say open sesame. There we go. Lovely. As a matter of fact, we could also open it up over here and push back the door all the way to here, but this cancel. This will actually be a very nice area to put a few traps. As you'll see, the mercenary trainers are quite big, so I'm just going to line them up over here, and that would be perfectly useful. Let's put a few plants in here. Which one of these plants looks a bit more hardcore? Urchin cactus. Sounds like something you would find in a guard room. There we go. Nice. Should be a few coffee machines over here. And a few water fountains. I'm going to leave some spaces over there. There we go. Why can't I place the bench over here? Is it a training room thing? Yeah, I'm in the training room decor because why not? Alright. I'm just gonna not put these down, the stun club racks, because we are going to get guns pretty soon. Any other decor that I want? We are going to make this a little sleeping area. We are going to wall it off, actually. A bit of privacy never hurt anybody. There we go. Or just open it up. There we are. And we're gonna wait for the higher quality beds. Yeah. Just trying to think if I can make it prettier, but that's not exactly the most relevant thing right now. So these two are locked down. Alrighty then. How are we doing on that research we started? 13. Oh, we only have 2 data banks, which is okay right now. Which reminds me, anyone else sneaking around the base over here?
A scheme has succeeded.
Not that I can see.
Something is wrong with either the minions or the training room, boss.
Okay. Now we do have a few prisoners over here, and it would not hurt to get some intel. He's a guard, so he needs to be brainwashed. This one doesn't have power. Why don't you have power? It's you, right? There. You're an investigator. We are going to interrogate you. Get some nice juicy intel. We are also going to interrogate you. We are going to try to convert you. There we go. And another investigator. Boom, interrogation. There we go. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And I think that was enough for this particular episode. We will continue in the next one with expanding our base. We are about to complete this part of the main mission, and we are about to interrogate a mercenary. So yeah, see you in the next episode, and I hope you are excited. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.